Good morning, guys. How are you today? Ooh, how are you today? Hey, how are you today? Hey, how are you today? Hey, how are you today? I nearly forgot to sing how are you today. Today is actually vlogmas day 6, guys. My god, days are actually flying, but it is well, it is good. Woo. On day 4 I did started vlogging, but I'm telling you, I was so tired. I was so tired. I needed to rest, guys. I actually inserted the clip, the little clip, because it was mainly Goblin doing their cousin, which is my niece's hair. So yeah, I actually wanted you guys to see everything from the beginning, how she actually started and how she did her ponytail. Oh, I really wanted you guys to see how Goblin actually was able to do the hair, because if you guys saw the beginning and then the end, no, you guys were going to clap for Goblin. Ooh. She did it so well, but I was so tired. I couldn't actually. I collected a clip, but yeah, that doesn't really show much, but yeah, you guys will see it. I'm going to insert it right now. That's my eye. It's so weird having me here. It's so weird having me here. Oh, what did I do? I didn't even. Has it started? Look at this girl. She's acting posh. Like, where you going? Oh, hey. She's so happy. You look so cute. The hair is done by the one. I'm telling you, G-Money. Yeah. She did it so good. Like, oh my days. I can't believe it. Wow, you're looking beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, this girl is actually going out. This girl that I birthed like years back. Ooh. You feel shy. You're shy. I feel shy. You feel shy? Yeah. Does your face look like a shy person? I am shy. My god, she's even wearing eyelashes. Wow. These kids have grown, you know. Do you guys remember? This is Tisha. I trained, I think, 5 years ago. They know Tisha from how is it called? The Congo tag. The Congo tag, yeah, all of that. This, you guys need to do another one. Now that you guys have grown so much, like you feel like, yeah, we have grown. Look at her taking her phone. Because everyone's texting me. Good. But yeah, you look cute. Very beautifully. Ready for the party. Wow. Yeah, guys, have you seen how she was actually transformed into a beautiful young girl? Wow, these girls are actually growing. If you want to see how little they were, go to the girls channel, the L sisters. You will see when they used to do the Congo tag. You guys will see how small they were, and right now, oh god, they have all grown. I'm actually going to push them to do the Congo tag again, so you guys can see all of them again. They have all grown. They have grown so much, and we thank God for that. So I'm in the car, getting the car ready to drop Lovely to school and then do my grocery shopping. Whew. I normally do this during the weekend, but nah, it's just a bit too much. So yeah, in the morning like this on Monday, I feel like, yeah, since Goblin doesn't go to school, so she's staying at home with Shanice, it gives me the opportunity to, yeah, go and do it peacefully by myself as well, and it's much quicker and peaceful. Much quicker and peaceful, because Shanice will be running up and down the whole store like no. And also, guys, what do you think? Because I feel like Shanice should be doing the home learning. Yeah, I feel like with Shanice, I want to do home learning with Shanice. What do you guys think? Boy knows, Goblin and Lovely, they actually went to the physical school, and yeah, we want to do things a little bit different with Shanice, like home learning. Do you guys think it's a good idea or not? And yeah, we're going to talk about it. we've got blame in this video. Okay, let me go and drop Lovely. She's still not here when she was actually telling me the whole week, I don't want to be late, I don't want to be late. Like, if you don't want to be late, you yourself, you need. Oh, she's here. She's actually here. Yeah, the girl is going to sit for her first mock. Yeah, good luck, and I go to good luck chocolate. Oh, I think this is the 5th day. Yeah, the 5th day. The 5th day, yeah. So I'll go you a good luck chocolate. This is the first thing I'm eating in the morning. Yes, a good thing. It's a good luck. You weren't even supposed to eat it. You're supposed to keep it. Really? And maybe eat it later. But yeah, it is what it is. Don't be like Lovely. Eat avocado. Lovely would choose crisps instead of avocado. Crisps. Huh? It's. Hi. Oh, you're so cute, Mama. Oh, yeah. I just want to experience. No, you don't want to experience. Yeah, I do want to experience, like chit-chat by myself at home. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Yeah, she's always a guest, like home studying. Yeah, I don't like homeschooling. Because school is not just about learning. It's also about what else you do at school. Your school socialization, how to handle other people. Like, you want the only person your child to know is just whoever's in your house. And people in the church. Whatever. People in the church or whatever, but still. That doesn't mean she cannot go to other clubs. She can still join like dance clubs, which she's not even going to join. And she doesn't want her to join dance club. Like, what girl doesn't go through dance club? There are other clubs. Like, I'm not saying that she shouldn't be joining any clubs, but there are so many of them. Right now she's still too young, but as she reaches like 4 or 5 years, she can join different clubs. That's fine. Like what apart from dance? Oh, like tennis, to learn instruments. Yeah. What do you want? You keep saying some, but what exactly do you want? So I think through clubs, she'll get to know other people, which makes it the same. You will get tired of homeschooling. How much work do you need to give a small child like this? She's only learning A, B, C, 1, 2. Wait, what age are we talking about? From this age. That's rubbish. I thought you were talking about primary school or something. Oh. But you start from this age, like the whole primary school, home learning. Whole primary school, yeah, that's the problem. Where's the problem? The whole of primary school. It's just a no, like I can't even explain it. It's just a no, like. Because there's no reason. There is a reason. No, there's no reason. Yeah. Apart from socializing. Yeah, yeah. Mama, stop. What are you doing? It's just part of being a child going to school. Wow, let's easy. And let's be real, when the children get older, because they're not going to be children forever, they're going to have a little bit of a problem. Such as not knowing how to handle other people. Like, they're just things. I can't really name them, but when you're older, some of the life skills that you don't know that are being taught to you in school, you won't have them because you were homeschooled. The benefit of being homeschooled for me is the concentration is given straight to you. Whereas in a class, there's so many other children, which makes it a little bit difficult for teachers to focus on one particular child. So they have to focus, they have to treat them equally for the benefit of every child in the classroom. Whereas when you're homeschooled, yeah, the attention, the full attention is given to you. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is like those time of jumping, picking, this and that. It's just that they can be used for a child to be reading, and yeah. She can be reading in the car on the way to school. Nah, that's too much. Does she think it's a burger? Oh, and wait. Half the time people homeschool from books. They just sit their child down and open a book and expect them to just learn from a book. So what's the point of homeschooling? It's the concentration you give to the child.
There'll be no concentration. It's just a book.
No. What do you mean it's just a book? You have to teach the child. If it's a maths book. Yeah, but if it's not the same for school. You don't read from the when the teacher puts stuff on the board or from the books. It's still the same.
Yeah, but still.
But this one is much better because the concentration is given to you straight away.
Okay, maybe that's you, but some people might not give concentration. They only give you concentration when you're stuck or something, when you need help. And also, they'll have no structure to their routine. They won't know about waking up, or if you're late, you're gonna get a detention. They won't know because what? I had to wake up and go to my dining table, and that's where I learned my.
You have been dropped to school. You haven't learned anything. You're always a late person.
No.
Yes. If there were no distinction, or if you come late, you're going to stay at school for another 30 minutes or 1 hour. This girl will be late to school every single day.
It wouldn't be just me, it would be literally every single team.
But we're talking about you, so you haven't learned anything.
I've learned to be on time to school.
No, what? That's why I say if it was just about problem, she'll go to school late. She doesn't know how to manage her time. She has no time management. Yet she's talking about learning when you're taking, picking, the child is learning about all of that. She didn't learn anything.
When have I ever been late?
That's what I'm saying. The reason why you don't go late is because you're scared of detention.
But I'm not a late person.
And you're also being dropped by your parents.
But I'm not a late person.
You are a late person.
I need to like events or something. Like no one, if the party starts at 6, you're not going at 6, you're going at 7.
Generally, you're a late person. You're a late person. Let's talk about another school. The only good skill I can say you have learned to school is probably cooking.
Cooking is not from school.
Yeah, because I think you do the cooking lesson thing. Yeah, you do the cooking at school.
Yeah, that's nothing to do because you can do cooking at school and still not like cooking.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the only thing that you gain from going to school. Apart from all the lessons obviously. We're talking about other skills.
That's not the type of skills we're talking about.
What type of skills are you talking about?
We're talking about skills that you don't know are being taught. Like attendant, being punctual. Or like behaving good. Yeah, look, wait, I'm waiting for the sociology lessons that I did to come into my head. Something about you when you get
being punctual. Is it a skill or is it a quality?
I don't know. I'm just calling it a skill. It has another word, but I'm just calling it a skill.
What's the difference between skill and quality?
I don't know. I think it's the same.
Skill is something they teach you. Quality is something you're born with.
Okay.
So I feel like punctual
is both.
Yeah, it could be. It could be
because
both.
If you know when you're going to work, because let's be real, school is also temporary. When you go into the workplace, that your boss is gonna get onto you about being on time. So your whole life is gonna kind of be like you need to be on time. Yeah,
but if you're homeschooling, that doesn't mean like you have to prepare yourself. Obviously, you have to make it like a school. It's not really that school, but you have to make it like school. It's just like when we were at the pandemic last year, people were still working from home.
Yeah.
So you can't just wake up with just like that and start working. No. If you're actually organized, you will bath. Ladies will do their hair, tiny bits of makeup. Then they will sit dressed up and then do the work, but they're still at home. Yeah. This is quite similar of the schooling. You have to prepare the child. Make her look like she's proper going to school, and then when it's lunchtime you take the child outside to play and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you have to create.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because normally
some of the time it's not there.
Some of the time. Have you ever experienced it?
Just from YouTube videos. But then their bed, they open the laptop, the online teacher will teach them, they close the laptop and continue with that day.
Since you don't know anything about it, that's why we need to home.
I'd rather not. To be honest with you, I'm not even going to be the one to do the homeschooling.
She's probably won't be going to school. To primary school precisely. As for the secondary school,
I say that's even worse. You know, primary school, okay, You don't even...
Yeah, because there's not much. It's just maths and just tiny bit of science.
Right, yeah. Volcanoes, yeah, finished, yeah. In secondary school...
Wait, before you go to secondary school, another point is you're also preventing the child from learning things that you don't want the child to learn when you homeschool them.
Bullcrap. You're shielding your child. Okay, let's be real. This world is not a world that you can be shielding, because believe the internet is a thing. The power of the internet. Parents should be afraid of the internet.
Yeah, people are afraid of the internet. But what I'm saying is,
you think because you didn't teach it to her, she won't see it on Google?
She will see, but at a certain age.
Well,
of course. At a certain age.
She's got the power of the internet.
Also, if I'm homeschooling a child, there are boundaries. There are limitations.
To what? Because
one of the reasons why I don't want her to go to school, I don't want her to learn things that I don't want her to learn. So from home, I also have to be strict. Yeah. Because there's no point me not taking her to school.
Yeah, I know, at the same time, it's also unavoidable. My point is, it's unavoidable.
It is avoidable.
No, because these TV shows, for example, even kids' TV shows.
That's why you're controlling what the child is watching, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but sometimes even kids' TV shows, sometimes when I watch it back, because obviously I actually still like children's shows, and when I watch it back, I'm like, oh, wait, they're talking about this. Even songs, wait, the children's songs, wait, they're talking about this, like.
That's why you have to keep
questions, and then the kids are gonna have questions.
Yeah, but not at a very, very young age. That's my point, basically.
Yeah, I'm talking about from 8 years old, man. I'm talking about from 8 years old.
Yeah. From 8 years, they'll be asking questions, but they will be decent questions.
Yeah, they'll be like, what is this? Yeah.
And they will be the questions will be mannered and...
Yeah, but that's because they're young. But the older you are, the more questions they're gonna get. I have this problem.
The questions from 8 years old. It will be like a 15-year-old asking you that question. Because they tend to know a lot, basically a lot.
To be honest, okay, you never...
Instead of them knowing a lot in maths, science and subjects like that, no. You see them, they'll be struggling with maths, English and blah blah blah. But when it comes into how babies are made, oh my god,
what's your beef with SRE?
Just give it.
What's your beef with SRE? Like
those things they know more about rather than knowing maths and English. That's why I want to limit the amount of things that she's going to learn.
You know that SRE, right? It's temporary. It's literally one lesson. 1 or 2 lessons.
Do you know how one mistake can damage everything?
You'll be calling SRE a mistake.
No, did I say that? Oh, I only said, do you know how one thing can ruin everything?
Oh yeah. In fact, even do I don't even. Well, I don't know now. But when I was in primary school, we did it in year 5.
I actually experienced that with you as well.
What? I didn't ask for anything.
No.
Let's be real. I didn't.
No, you're not that kind of person that asks too many questions. But your attitude changed when you started learning certain things. I'm not even joking, guys. I'm being honest.
What attitude?
Mama else speaking.
What attitude?
She literally changed because whatever she's talking about actually started when she was in year 5, eh?
Yeah.
That was actually when they introduced the subject. I can clearly see how Goblin's changed because she actually entered the world where she now knows like how she was made, how everything was performed, like the whole scene behind. She became aware of it. Her attitude changed. I know people will say like, oh, that's part of growing. Of course, I know what part of growing brings.
Sir,
but that wasn't that's nothing to do with part of growing.
Let me also, how did my attitude change? How did I go? What was I before, and how did I become?
You were that shy type of girl.
And then I turned into a Bobby girl.
All of a sudden, you started looking at me in a certain way. You know when your girl starts looking at you like a concubine? Is that what you say?
What?
Eh?
What?
Yeah.
I still look at you. I look at everybody like that. What?
No, you look at, what do you mean you look at everybody like that?
I just look at everybody.
But understand what I'm talking about. Do you know how when your daughter started looking at you at a particular way, that's how she started? Because she was like, oh yes, mom, yes, mommy, everything like holy, 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 holy. After she actually became aware of certain things, the holy, holy mommy, it started changing. Just because I'm not that type of mama.
I don't know what she's talking about. Anyways,
I know what I'm talking about, guys. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
I'm the person we're talking about. I don't believe I changed.
You did.
Just part of growing up, I guess.
I know what parts of growing up brings.
No,
it was also part of growing up, but my point is, you started learning certain things that opened your mind. You see in the Bible when
my brain.
I want your brain to function slowly.
No, that's the thing. You need to catch up to the world.
No,
you do, because like I said, you
know that type of catching up.
You think Shanice is not gonna find, because what kind of catching up are you talking about? I'm just talking about lightly over the top. When they ask how baby is made, you just say one word and
but there should be a particular time where you should learn stuff like that.
Well,
and they introduce. For me, it was too early.
But the world does not let you choose anymore.
Huh?
The world doesn't let you choose anymore.
Why not?
Because of the way.
Well, that's what I'm choosing to home learning Shanice.
But you're not listening.
Because there are certain things I don't really want her to learn at a very young age.
SRE or something. Huh? CBBS, they do something like that even.
But if I find out that there's a certain show that's actually talking about or showing things that I don't want my child to learn, to see, to watch, what would I do? I'll keep away from it. Okay. I'm not saying that they won't be aware of everything. No, that's not my point. But there are steps.
Okay, hold on. I was going to say something. And
I'm so that SRE that you're talking about, now they're teaching it from which year?
I'm not sure.
I think it's from year 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
I was going to say, so what are we going to do about, like, because obviously there's gay people now, there's transgender people. You see, this is the problem. Are you going to teach Shanice about that stuff? No. Why not?
Because I don't see the point of her learning it.
No, you see, no, the point is, going to school teaches her to be open-minded. No. Teaches her to be open-minded.
I want the child to learn things that I really want her to learn at a very young age. Okay? Even the Bible says, when I was a child, I used to eat liquid stuff. So when I grew up, now I'm eating solid stuff. That's my point. It's like there are steps.
I didn't say there weren't steps, okay? They're not going to teach the child SRE from reception.
Reception. Start from why are they being taught at year 2? Don't you think they're so young?
Year 2, how old are you in year 2?
Like 6, 7?
I think 6, 7, yeah.
6, and so why do you think year 6? A child who is 6 or 7?
I know why. It's not even about the birds and the bees or whatever. It's about how this world is functioning, especially with men and young women, child predators out there in the world. It's about teaching
from 6
but man, what do you think they're learning in 6 or 7? Because every teacher will know at 6 or 7 they do not need to know about the birds and the bees. They're teaching them about consent.
What's that?
So being able to say yes to the birds and the bees. I like to say the birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees?
Yeah.
What's the birds and the bees? They're teaching them
about consent.
Saying yes and saying no. From a child who's 7-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. But it's
teaching them when to say yes and when to say no. What do they know even about the thing that the S and B that you're talking about? They don't know nothing.
They don't know anything.
Yeah,
but it's about the world. Like, you don't know when a child could be kidnapped, for example.
Yeah, so you're preparing the child.
Yeah.
So you think a child who's 7-year-old can say a no to someone who wants to do the SRB that you're talking about, and that no could be taken into consideration?
Man, you're being naive. You know, because you think that even yourself.
Okay, tell me what I don't know. Since I'm being naive, let me know.
You're being oblivious to the fact that there are your 7-year-old, I keep saying year 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds being taken, menting whatever they want with them. So it's just a way just to like, so just for them to remember that it's their body and stuff.
Does it even make sense?
It does make sense.
That you're talking about.
It makes sense. But to me, I know year 2 is actually quite young.
Yeah, I like it when you're being honest.
No, year 2 is quite young. I would say year 3. That's key stage 2. Yes.
Maybe year 5, year 6.
Year 4. That's the way I'm gonna stop.
Well, what's the age? Yeah.
11 year 6. 10
From 10-year-old.
9.
From 10-year-old, then yeah, they can start learning certain things. And slowly, no bombarding them with videos and...
What? Ooh! So what's you learning? You weren't even there. So why are you talking like you were there? Like no.
So you tell us what you do.
No one will ever tell like their parents what actually happened in the
Why not? Is there something that you should hide? You're actually talking.
To be honest with you, I can't even remember. But second of all, no one was actually telling. Yeah, we do watch videos actually. We watch videos.
What's in the video?
Cartoons.
Of cartoon jumping.
I'm not gonna say all of that.
That means when information are hidden, that means there is something. Because if there's nothing, why are you not willing to say anything?
Because it's very uncomfortable.
Exactly, that's my point.
It's not your point.
Yeah. They're bombarding you with certain things that you're not supposed to be receiving.
It's not for me. Because eventually they're going to be exposed to it in the world, whether you like it or not. My point is just you can't shield them too much. That's my point. That's why I don't really agree with homeschooling.
I'm not hiding from. I'm not hiding there.
You don't even.
That's why I said she'll be joining clubs. She'll be joining clubs. As for primary school, I feel like they're teaching things that but most parents are not agreeing in certain things. Like,
to be very honest with you, I feel like the world is getting younger now. So like new parents are actually younger than before.
So they're finding everything normal.
Normal.
Because someone like you would send your child to be.
Yeah, because I went through it. I'm not gonna.
I feel like we're living in a generation where we no longer have children.
We have grown-ups now. I can't wait for Shanice to ask like how babies are made, just to see how this family would just.
Well, it depends at the age.
At the age.
If she's too young.
So the birds and the bees.
I always tell them there's no bed and beads. Bed and beads, nothing to talk about. I don't know what bed and beads. No, I don't know. I didn't go to primary school. Huh? In this country, I didn't go to primary school, so I don't know what the bed and beads.
You just tell them that a bird likes another bird, and then they created bees.
You see how you put wrong information into the child?
Yeah, but they're young. They don't need to know.
They tell the child that you will know when you grow up.
No, but then that leaves them just wondering.
There is this one animal that used to have how do you call it?
Listen,
teeth out or something like that. One day, the younger animal asked the mom, "Why is your teeth like that?" The mom was like, "When you grow up, you will know." So when that animal grew up, the teeth also went out. So that's how they.
Yeah, but you see, but then
that's why. Okay, when there are certain questions when the child brings to you, you don't have to answer.
No, okay, fair, cool, whatever. The Bible, animal, I don't know what you just said, yeah, but. That child, because let's be real, sometimes it's not even about the questions they're asking, it's about the relationship you're even forming with the child as well. Because at this point you're probably thinking now, anything I ask her, just wait until you grow up, wait until you grow up. So what's the point of asking her? So what? Mama, you don't know. You don't know, okay? You actually don't know. And also, man, it's not something that's very consciously. Yeah, literally, it could be subconsciously. Okay. It's just in your heart.
The only good thing you said is just that thing that you just say now. When you tell the child when you grow up, it will refrain them from coming to ask questions because they know the answer already. That when you grow up, obviously, I'm going to be answering in a grown-up way.
No, but just answer the child way, and then it'll just leave their mind because now you've just left them in their head. Which
one is the child way? The birds and bees. So I should tell the child that the baby is made out of the birds and bees.
Yeah, and then that's enough to fulfill them.
What's the birds and bees? I'm confused. Anyway, this conversation.
Hold on, I wasn't finished yet.
What's left?
What's left is if mummy's not going to ask her, who are they going to go to next? Their friends. We don't know what their parents have been telling their friends.
That's what I said. You find a way to answer a child's question
in
a simplest way.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying, I don't understand that birds and bees. What's hidden behind that? I don't understand it. But all I'm saying, I have to find a way to answer the child. If the question is beyond, then they don't need to know everything.
Birds and the bees.
Now you want to read out the story of the birds and bees. Anyway, guys, this discussion can go on and 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 on. But I'm still considering the
I don't even know why I'm even considering homeschooling. Where did it even come from?
From Shanice being my child.
I'm trying to find the birds and the bees story, like.
Alright guys, we're gonna end it here because this conversation will never end between her and me. So yeah, please leave us your comment down below. They have been going to school, so I'm not saying going to school is bad or staying at home is better or whatever. No, every parent should choose what they think is good for their children, so they should go for it. And yeah, for Shanice, it hasn't been confirmed yet that she'll be homeschooling, but it is also an option that I am liking. I'm kind of in love with it, and I feel like it is something that she could do. Yeah, but it's not like she's 100% going to do it, but it is also an option. Yeah, we just wanted to discuss this with you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave your own comments respectfully down below. We'll see you in our next upload. Bye.